Hey guys, it's Troy coming at you with another video. So I've been in central London today. Well, I am in central London now, but I've been here. I was looking at, I'm thinking of making another jacket purchase, and there's this particular item, or a couple of items actually, that I'm looking at in a store here. And I had a look again, and I've got to make a decision, okay, which one of these jackets am I going to go for? And I think I know now, but I've had to go in a couple of times and try them on and try different sizes and stuff like that to figure out, okay, is this a good fit? Is this going to make me look good? Am I comfortable wearing this? Is this the kind of look that I want to have going into autumn winter 2024, and etc. Okay, now I wanted to do another brief video on style, because this is something that, you know, I've worked with a number of clients recently and people will ask me about, of course, and I'm happy to help as much as I can. In saying that, I'm not a stylist, okay? So I think, generally speaking, I can look pretty good, and people are going to disagree and flame me in the comments, and that's fine, but I think I can look pretty good. I think I can pick out pretty good stuff for myself. I know the kind of look that I like. I know what I'm going for, okay? I have certain influences, I have certain, you know, people, sort of male, I don't say role models, but people that I look up to in music, in movies, in style, in fashion itself, and I am piecing together, you know, bits of each of their look, and I'm creating hopefully something that's sort of fresh and works for me. But again, I'm not a stylist. So if you come to me and you're like, oh, give me a makeover, Troy, I'm not the right person to do that, okay? Because I am not an expert on color, okay? I'm not an expert on what's gonna look good for you with your particular build and your particular coloring and your hair color and your eye color and all these different things, okay? There are people who are very good at that, all right? And I'm in contact with a number of them, and so if you want me to refer you to somebody, then I certainly can. So get in touch, email me, troy@realtroyfrancis.com, but I'm not the person to ask, because it's not my area of expertise. I think I can do it quite well for myself. I do get advice of other people as well though, and so, you know, I'm sorted, I'm good for me, but not necessarily for you. Is it something that you should look at though? Yes, it absolutely is. Dressing well, whatever that means for you, is going to help you as far as your game is concerned, as far as your dating life is concerned. But, and this is the important point, only to a certain extent. It's not going to be the thing that just changes everything overnight, okay? It's not that buying a Gucci suit and sitting around wearing this Gucci suit is going to suddenly bring women flocking to you. It just doesn't work like that, okay? You've still got to, the most important thing that you have to do, and again, I just made a video about this where I talked about prioritizing the things that are going to make a difference and deprioritizing those that aren't. The thing that's actually going to make the difference for you is going out and being social with a whole ton of different women that you find attractive. That's the thing that's going to make the difference in your dating life. Or, you know, if you want to find a wonderful girlfriend, a wife, or whatever, you have to go through the numbers, right? You have to talk to a lot of different women, so that then you can filter through and they can filter through you, and hopefully you find a good fit within that, or several good fits if that's what you're looking for, okay? What you wear is secondary to that key endeavor. It is going to help you though if you're doing it consistently, but if you're not doing it, to be honest, you'd be better off going to a supermarket and buying a $2 t-shirt and just wearing that and going out and talking to a load of different women, okay? As long as it's a fitted t-shirt. That would be the best thing to do. If you are going out and being social and you're approaching, and particularly if you're going to like cool bars or cool venues and things like this, then yeah, for sure. If you can dress more in a more stylish way, if you can dress in a cool way, if you can sort of accentuate the way that you look and sort of build on, or if you can you know, lean into a certain kind of archetype, like the James Bond archetype, or the Tyler Durden archetype, or the, you know, the rocker archetype, or the, I don't know, the hipster archetype, then great, that's going to work well for you in that in those particular environments, okay? And women do notice this stuff. I've told the story many times, but, you know, I dated a girl once, and I remember her saying to me how much she liked the coat that I was wearing when we first met. Now, was it the coat on its own that meant that we ended up dating? No, obviously not, right? Because she's a human being and she doesn't just date somebody because they're wearing a certain type of coat, okay? There needs to be more to it, right? And, you know, basically you need to be confident, you need to bring a certain vibe, a certain energy to the interaction, and you need to go and you know, speak to the woman in question, charm her, pull her into your reality, and go from there, all right? But is it the icing on the cake, and does it help somewhat? Well, yes, it does, because what you wear, aside from how you look, is a direct reflection of your personality, of your own particular way of seeing the world, okay? And so it is important, but it's only important, it's only going to turn the dial if you're doing it in conjunction with actually going out and approaching as well, if that makes sense. So it's absolutely something that I would recommend that you do look at, but if you're not approaching and you're not going out and being social and interacting with people in the first place, then it's not actually going to make a lot of difference. I used to think that it would, okay? We used to go on holiday to, Ibiza a lot and go to the clubs there and stuff like that. And I used to buy expensive clothes, expensive t-shirts and jeans and things to go to these clubs. And I thought that just doing that, looking cool in itself, would be enough to turn the dial as far as dating was concerned. And it really wasn't. And in fact, the guy wearing the $2 t-shirt from Primark or from Walmart or whatever, who was confident and was engaging and was well groomed and looked good, who went in there and did the approaching, okay, he was going to do a lot better than me, even if I was wearing a $500 pair of jeans on a fancy t-shirt, okay? So yes, it is important, but it's not going to be the thing that actually closes the deal, if that makes sense. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Write your comments below, and if you want to work with me, if you want to do coaching with me either online or in person, and we've got a dating bootcamp coming up very soon in Bogota, Colombia, then email me troy@realtroyfrancis.com. Be sure to include your WhatsApp details. We can jump on a call and discuss further. Love you lots. Speak to you very soon. Bye bye.